This is the Aerio lightweight messenger bag from Moshi. Hi, Dan for your diary. This is the Moshi Aerio lightweight messenger bag. It comes to us from Moshi, and we appreciate their sending us the review sample. And the bag is exactly what the name promises. It is a lightweight messenger. It is exceptionally lightweight, but one shouldn't misunderstand the lightweight and mistake it for not a serious messenger bag. This is a serious messenger bag. It is well built. It handles your gear really, really well, even though it is super, super light. It has a water repellent material that will keep your gear inside really safe if you're in snow or you're in rain. And it has a special visco strap which distributes the weight of the bag over your shoulder, so even when it's fully loaded, it's really comfortable to hold. So I thought we would take a look at the bag itself. I've used this a number of times now, and I really wanted to wait to use it before actually getting on camera to review it so I could talk about it, because it is so lightweight that one might think that this is not a serious messenger bag to carry your gear, to keep your gear safe. And I wanted to use it to make sure that I really could stand behind it. And having used it, I have to say I'm really, really pleased with this bag. I used it for a few business trips. I used it the last time I went down to Florida to see Raina, and it carried my gear really, really well. Put up with the plane rides and with having an iPad and an iPad mini and a laptop and a ton of other gear inside, and it looks brand new. So let's take a look at the bag itself. Here on the front you have a nice flap, again water repellent material. You have a zippered pocket here that is great for stowing your phone or other things that you want to get to quickly, but you want to make sure that they're safe. And the zipper pull is a really nice heavy-duty metal with ridges here. It makes it very, very comfortable and very easy to grab. And then reinforced tabs here on the side so that the vulnerable parts here where the stress goes when you unzip it is actually doubly secure. It's little details like that that make a bag something special, and this bag has a lot of those details. Here on the back, you have a really nice integrated handle. I have a huge problem with messenger bags that don't have a grab handle. I don't want to always have to grab my bag by the shoulder strap, and so this allows me to pick it up and be on the go, and also to carry it with me as a briefcase rather than a messenger if that's what I want to do. On the back, there is a zippered pocket here with the same reinforced tabs on the side so that the vulnerable parts don't have the stress and start coming apart. And the same metal zipper pull with the nice texture on it so you can unzip it quite easily. It runs the entire length of the bag, but there's a lot more going on in the back pocket than you might realize. So first off, there is this lanyard with a key ring so that you can take your keys, click them in, throw them in the back of the bag. They're secure, but you'll always be able to get them really quickly. And then there's also a pocket. Hopefully we can get this on camera. There's a little pocket right here so that if you don't want to put your phone in the front pocket, you can put your phone back here and also, again, know exactly where it is. And because it's a pocket that's covered, your keys are inside, but your phone is separated from it so the screen won't get nicked by the keys if the keys and the phone are inside. So really nice design, and this back pocket comes in really handy. I found it really useful when I was traveling with the bag. And then you also have a trolley strap here so that you can put the bag over your rollerboard when you're traveling with it and the bag won't go anywhere. It sits flush with the bag but is here and usable. Used it every time I've traveled with this bag, and it works really well to keep the bag on the handle of my rollerboard. So I really love that. You have the visco strap here, shoulder strap. It has a web material here, much like a seatbelt in a car, and an adjustment here, and it adjusts along the side here so that you can make it as long or as short as you need it to be. And the strap is permanently affixed to the bag. Now, some people may not like that. Some people like to take off the strap. I actually really appreciate the fact that it's here permanently because it means you don't have it flopping around with hardware, and you just have the nice reinforced tab here. Again, another design choice that the company made that really adds to the bag's usefulness and its durability. And then you have the strap here, which you can take it off if you don't want it. I don't know why you would want to, though. This strap gives some nice padding on your shoulder, and it moves so that no matter how you adjust the shoulder strap, you can have this sitting on the top of your shoulder, a nice design feature. To open the bag, you actually have two snaps on either side. They're plastic, but they're pretty heavy duty. And if you open up the bag, you see that there's a lot going on here as well. You have a front pocket right here for putting some valuables, and it zips closed so that your stuff is secure. And then you have an open pocket right here for other things that you don't want to keep quite as protected, don't need to keep them behind a zippered pocket. Both of them run almost the length of the bag and are pretty plentiful. Inside the bag itself, you have a ton of room. I mean, I packed this thing like you wouldn't believe, and it really handled it quite well. You have a pocket up front here. You've got an organizational area here with a couple of pen pockets right here, or you can put a stylus if you're using, for example, a Microsoft Surface and you have a stylus, you can put that here as well. And then here in the back, you have one pocket and another pocket. One pocket is basically flat. The other one has Velcro, so it actually goes pretty much the whole width of the bottom of the bag, so you can actually put a pair of headphones here and have them safe and secure and surrounded by material as well. If you don't want to use it that way, the Velcro just makes it go nice and flush with the bag itself. And then you have an open pocket here in the front as well. Hopefully we can get those on camera. If not, we're going to have pictures over on the full review over on Gear Diary. Then finally, you have a padded pocket right here with a Velcro strap that goes over, which is perfect for your laptop. It'll handle up to a 15-inch laptop. And I carried my 13-inch MacBook Pro in it. It worked fine. I carried my Microsoft Surface 3. It worked fine. And in fact, when I was coming home the last time, I had the MacBook Pro and the Microsoft Surface and a full-size iPad, 9.7-inch iPad Air 2, and they all fit in here without a problem. My headphones in the front, other things, extra batteries, everything fit together and was in the bag and worked really, really nicely. And everything is nice and secure behind the flap, which is not going anywhere unless you want it to go there and you choose to unlatch them. Finally, on the bottom here, you have a different material, which is waterproof, different color, nice highlight, looks really nice, but more importantly, it is a thicker, tougher material so that when you put the bag down, it's going to protect what's inside, and it's also going to protect what's inside if you put it on something a little bit damp. So the Moshi Aerio Lightweight Messenger Bag, it has an MSRP of $149.95, so it's not inexpensive, but it is really, really well built, really, really well made. The design is excellent. The craftsmanship that went into it is excellent. And it is super light. So you're not starting with a bag that's already heavy before you put your stuff inside of it. You're starting with something which is pretty much airlight. And the weight that you're going to carry is just what you put in the bag. We'll have a link to purchase it in the notes below, as well as over on the review. Before you leave, do us a favor and take a moment and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would appreciate your doing so. This is Dan from Gear Diary. Thanks very much for watching.